What would be bigger to the city, the Jets winning the Super Bowl or the Knicks winning the NBA Finals?
Jets. The Jets. I mean, football is bigger than basketball. I understand that a lot of New York fans like the football Giants, and there's no Nets fans. So there's more of a New York Knicks fandom. They dominate the market much more than, say, the Jets do because of the Giants. But I think the Jets, they've been basically useless since 1969. Rodgers is a huge player. Football is a far bigger sport. I don't think, and plus the expectation level. I think there's an expectation level with the Jet fan with Rodgers. Most people realize the Knicks have gotten better, but they're a second-round playoff team. And so they don't expect them to win, and they're not going to win an NBA championship. I think the expectation level for the Jets is much higher, which then increases the juice if they win. So I think the Jets are a much bigger story. I think the Jets are the biggest story in New York right now as far as winning. I think if the Jets win, it will be bigger than any other team winning. Giants, Mets, Rangers. I think if the Jets win it all, that's a huge story in the fall in New York.
Chris Mad Dog Russo, host of Mad Dog Unleashed on SiriusXM High Heat on MLB Network. You a Aaron Rodgers guy?
Yeah, I love Rodgers' game. I think that, he hasn't been great in the postseason. He's coming off a so-so year. Was not great against the Lions the year before San Francisco. He's good to the media. He gives you, he comes on. He's not afraid to talk. I think he thinks he's smarter than everybody in the room. So I think that bothers some people sometimes. He thinks he's smarter than you. But he seems to have embraced being a Jet. He seems to understand a bit of the Jet history. He's been all over the place. Ranger games, Knicks games, Taylor Swift. He's trying to get himself immersed in the New York culture. But I think that
Chris, he was stuck in Green Bay for 15 years. He needed 100%. To get out and do some things socially.
Swift is not going to Lambeau. 100% right. So from that standpoint, I think that he's done everything good since he's been here. He showed up at OTAs, which is helpful. And the Jet fan is so psyched to be relevant, so psyched to be in a postseason scenario, and they should be. And with Garrett Wilson, and with obviously, signing the defensive lineman this week twice, the running back comes back. I mean, they bring in Lazard. They should be. He's here. They brought in Hackett to help them. They should have a good year. Now, the Jets always have a black cloud, so let's not go crazy. But the Jets should be, 11-6, 12-5, right in the mix for a division with Buffalo.
Yeah.
Should be a playoff team. A lot of teams make the postseason. And then it's a crapshoot. Burrow, Mahomes, who knows? But they should be a factor in 2020. I'd be shocked if they're not. They should have a good team.